Golden Rule Radio is brought to you by McIlvaney ICA. ICA has been America's foremost precious metals brokerage firm since 1972, helping you build a strategic precious metals portfolio. Call 800-525-9556 to buy gold, silver, platinum, or palladium today, or go to McIlvaney.com.
Welcome back to Golden Rule Radio on this Christmas week. Hope everyone is having a good week and looking forward to the Christmas holiday. We'll jump right into the charts here because I'm solo in the studio today. Gold is popping up a little bit above 1800. Silver has actually broken out of its little consolidation that it's had and is heading a little higher, pushing 2280. Platinum has really popped up today. It popped up to 965 out of its consolidation. And palladium having similar action to platinum and breaking out of its little consolidation sideways. So with this time of the year, we've usually seen more often than not a bottom formed in the gold chart in the November to December timeframe. And then come January, we often see a nice rally. This last year, 2021, was a little bit of an exception because if you look at the chart, actually gold peaked right after the first of the year, but I don't think we're in the same environment at all with what's going on in the world, especially with inflation picking up. And so it's my feeling that gold has put in the bottom. On the chart, gold has put in 4 higher lows. And what's good to note about that is that there has been downward pressure on gold, trying to force it lower. The bears have been trying to get it to move lower. Each time that they've done that, there have been buyers coming in and supporting the gold price slightly higher than the previous low. And 4 higher lows without being able to drive it down. If the bears are really going to try to be in control, you would think that they would have had 4 attempts to drive it below that previous low, and they just haven't. And this last move to the downside, same type of action. There was extremely heavy pressure on the sell side, and the bears were trying to drive it down and just couldn't. So the flushing down of gold has not been successful. And so here we are with gold looking strong, has formed a long-term base here. And I feel like we've been talking about this 1750 level for a while now as a key support that it needs to hold above. And so far it's doing that. Today, popping above 1800, it may just be ready to have the next leg higher that we've been talking about. This next leg that's coming is going to be an explosive move higher with gold. When we had the last move up in gold, it broke through kind of a momentum level around 1825 to 1840, and it went above that, which shifted momentum up. We have yet to shift momentum down. And so it's coming back into that 1825 level, and that momentum on gold has clearly been positive in the short term. The long-term picture is also positive. So if this short-term picture starts to gain traction, gets back above the 1825, 1840 level, and if it takes out the old high here at about 1865, 1870, it's off to the races higher in price. Silver failed to confirm the momentum swing. It came right up against the shift in momentum and barely failed it this last time. And then it pulls back here. It actually put in a little bit of a lower low. It tried to flush lower, but again, we had buyers coming into the silver price, which kept it from really turning negative. Today, silver's breaking up out of that sideways consolidation, and it's looking strong. My argument here is that we have gold with long-term momentum higher. We have short-term momentum of gold bullish. And if silver continues to move the direction it's doing here today, and if silver continues to move higher and starts to confirm with gold, we're going to get both of the metals in agreement, which we haven't had for a while, but we're going to get both metals agreeing they're ready for the next leg higher. So I won't be surprised if this does indeed hold with gold above 1750, starts to get up to 1850, 1870, and we break out and silver follows. You don't want to miss this next move higher. On the inverse of gold and silver, you have the dollar. The dollar index being a basket of currencies is measured against, especially with a heavy weighting against the euro. And the euro looks like it wants to be bottoming here, and it's starting to move a little higher. I think there's a rally probably coming in the euro, which will correspond with a rally in gold and silver. So the dollar, it's been failing 97 on the index, which I think is key. It could have one last move higher to try to push up just a little to a little bit of a higher high before it rolls over, but it is showing some short-term weakness here. And if it just turns over and rolls down, then euro up, gold up, silver up, and we start the next leg higher with the metals. Jumping over to platinum kind of being what I would consider maybe the third in line of the precious metals. First, obviously, gold, and then silver, and then here we are with platinum. Well, platinum's a lot rarer than gold, and it's selling at a discount to gold. So we do like platinum. We talked about a few weeks ago with Miles saying platinum was ready to sell off, and sure enough, it sold off big time, down from about 1,100 and bottomed right around 900. So his prediction on a $200 sell-off there with platinum was pretty darn accurate. Now, with platinum, we've put in that little double bottomed, and now it's starting to move higher. I think it's up like 4 or 5% today. So we like platinum. We don't think you should be going hog wild with platinum and buying a ton of it in a metals portfolio, but we do think you should own some platinum in your metals portfolio. At times, with us dealing in the physical metals market, we've seen shortages of platinum. Platinum is a thin market. Gold is a thin market, but platinum is even a thinner market. And so when we've put pressure on buying bars of platinum, there have been delays and even shortages of platinum. I think that's going to be coming because there is an increased investment demand for tangibles. And platinum being kind of the third place in line with the precious metals market, I wouldn't be surprised if that investment demand picked up just a little bit and exhausted supply. So with platinum sitting here below $1,000 an ounce, it's a buy. And the chart says that. And as well, being rarer than gold, you should own some platinum. We sell 1 and 10 ounce platinum bars. There are various coins. There's not really a platinum coin collectible market per se. So you really just want to own the bullion, platinum eagles, platinum maple leaves, platinum bars. Very simple ways to buy platinum. We can talk to you about that, but we think you should own some platinum along with your gold and silver primary positions. Really, one of the main keys about owning platinum would be to exchange it for more gold. So buying platinum at a discount to gold today, 40-45% discount off the price of gold, what we would look to do with some of that platinum would be to trade it over to gold when that platinum price comes up to par with gold 1-to-1 or potentially goes higher. I think it's gone as high as just over 2 times the price of gold not too long ago. So we like platinum. We think you should own it. And if you want to talk to us about it, you can give us a call. So that gives you a pretty good overview of the metals market this week. And from a long-term perspective, we think you should own more metals than normal today. Inflation is picking up. It's becoming a main theme. You turn on the news and people are talking about it. This is not just pie in the sky anymore. Inflation is here. It's here to stay. The dollar's going to get weaker. It's like taking wheelbarrows of money to try to buy something these days. And gold and silver are going to eventually benefit from that. I know some of our clients have been asking, well, and with inflation picking up, why are gold and silver not going multiples higher? It's coming. Just watch. It is coming. And you want to be in front of that instead of behind it, because it is becoming a main theme. Inflation is. It's causing major problems for people from a household level all the way up to the financial institutions. And people aren't going to stand idly by doing nothing. They're going to take action. And when you think about inflation, most people think about gold and silver. And so the underperformance of gold and silver relative to inflation, we're going to see a shift there. It's coming. Sit tight. Be buying metals in this market. The metals market is undervalued while nearly every other asset class is at or near an all-time high. So you have a good value buying into metals right now. We're on the next leg. We're preparing for another leg higher with the metals prices. And so this is the time to be acquiring metals. So if you want to call us, we're at 800-525-9556. and we'd be happy to talk to you about what may make sense for your portfolio. We hope that you have a great week at Christmas, spend time with your family, and thank you for listening this year. You can follow us on Twitter at ICA Gold, like us on Facebook, McIlvaney Financial, our website, McIlvaney.com, and give us a call at 800-525-9556. Thanks for listening. Have a great week.